That isn't just the sound of the 2016 Mercedes-Benz C-Class high-strength steel and aluminum frame being formed. It's the sound of conviction. Conviction that created a lighter, quicker, and more efficient C-Class, whose beautiful form commands attention, while its more powerful, fuel-efficient engine demands to be driven. This is what conviction sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz C-Class.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Program, folks. That's right. Thank you for tuning in with me for another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 180. 180 episodes of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast have gone by for all the folks that are keeping track. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like goddamn wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, all right? For all you lazy, fat, jelly-ass ham-bone pricks, there's all kinds of little buttons underneath the player there. You got all kinds of little Google Plus buttons, Facebook like buttons, retweet this buttons. You got share this buttons, for Christ's sake. Use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I know that it is kind of odd. I have been coming on this broadcast doing a show for you folks on a consistent basis, and I hope that you ass clowns appreciate it, because I really don't have to be here, folks, but since we've been having such great numbers in the markets, and not only has it been great numbers for long-term investments that I have in the equities markets, but great volatility for the day traders. I'm telling you right now, it's been great volatility for the day traders. And, of course, folks, the only way that you can participate in day trading, thanks to Mr. Yes We Can, the only way you can participate in this type of financial instrument is if you have $50,000 in your brokerage account or $25,000 on margin. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way you can legally day trade thanks to the government. So, unfortunately, in this economic precarious time, it's unfortunate that people can't just throw in their $5,000, their $10,000, whatever they were able to accumulate. They can't just throw in their little chump change out there and start participating in this volatile market and make some liquidity with pattern day trading. That's why you need to, be in tune with what's going on out here politically, folks. All right? I mean, when these goddamn scumbags, these soulless cash whores in Washington, and believe me, we're going to be talking about them all day today, when they start enacting all these ridiculous laws, it's time for you to start listening. It's time for you to start calling these people. I mean, it's about time that we start seeing Occupy Wall Street, or the so-called Occupy Wall Street factions, go to Washington. All right? Yeah, that's right. I'm talking positively towards this little pissant little damn movement, for Christ's sake, because it's about time. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, we're living in a horrible situation out here in America. People have just become, I guess they just come to accept this idea that all you have to do is be the biggest loser you can in this country, go to some kind of bureaucratic outlet, whether it's one of these goddamn welfare offices or whatever entitlement department you're going into, fill out the paperwork, and lo and behold, a month later, you're going to get a goddamn check in the mail. It's ridiculous. Anyway, before we get into anything else, let's just go right into the markets, folks, because it was a great day in the markets. I mean, for day traders especially. I mean, major liquidity in all this volatility. And, of course, what's causing all this volatility, folks? I mean, you know, for you folks that have been in the markets for some time, you're pretty much not used to this type of unbelievable volatility. I mean, we began the day down on the negative. I mean, literally across the board because of the uncertainty, because these ass clowns in Europe, you know, one day they've got a deal, the next day they don't. You know, 1 minute the Eurozone looks like it's going to be able to bail itself out, and then the next minute some stupid pissant country has a problem with it. So once again, that's why we saw negative numbers in the morning, because of the uncertainty out here in Europe. But inevitably, because Timmy Geithner's out there, believe it or not, we got Timmy the Money Elf Geithner, our Secretary of Treasury. We have him out there trying to talk some sense into these stupid imbeciles and have them say, hey, look, let's stop with the nationalistic pride. Let's stop with the nonsense of continuing this idea of socialism based upon the current levels of government spending. Let's start talking about fiscal responsibility and talk about the continuity of your goddamn countries. And throughout the day, we saw, like I said, negative numbers. It started bouncing back, up and down, waves of volatility throughout the day. Great momentum for day trading. And then there at the end of the day, folks, it went right back to the top because it looks like at this point, who the hell knows, it's day to day at this point, that Europe has finally taken its head out its ass. I have no idea. But let's get to the market, shall we? We've got the Dow Jones Industrials closing up on the upside, 46.24 points, a percentage increase of 0.38% on the day, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 12,196.40 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. S&P 500 up on the upside very modestly, 2.54 points, a percentage increase of 0.20%, closing out the S&P at 1,261.01 points for the S&P 500. Now, once again, you know, we saw some increases in the NASDAQ, but like I've always said about these tech stocks, high risk, high reward. If you look at the charts throughout the day, we were looking at negative numbers in the equities markets up until the end of the day, and unfortunately, the NASDAQ didn't catch the positive numbers that the other two composites did. I mean, look at the NASDAQ; it is down 0.35 points, a percentage decrease of 0.01%, pretty much flat, closing out the NASDAQ at 2,649.21 points. For the NASDAQ index. Let's go to the FTSE 100 for our brethren across the pond over there in England, Britannia. Yes, FTSE 100. Oh, yes, it's down 21.81 points on the European Union uncertainty. It's down percentage-wise, 0.39%. Excuse me. Sound like a bloody Yank, for Christ's sake. 0.39%. Closing out the FTSE 100 at 5,546.91 points for the FTSE 100. We've got the DAX, our German brethren over there across the pond, the Schlagen Volkswagen. The DAX is also on the decrease because of the European Union uncertainty. It is down 34.09 points, a percentage decrease of 0.57%, closing out the DAX at 5,994.73 points for the DAX index. Now let's get to commodities, because it's pretty much a mixed bag out here. Same thing that happened in equities happened in commodities. It's pretty much of a helter-skelter market at this point in time, and we got to thank these goddamn idiots in the Eurozone for not taking their goddamn heads out of their asses. All right, we got Brent crude futures. Let's get to the energy. Brent crude futures are down $1.20, a percentage decrease of 1.08% on the day, closing out Brent crude at $109.61 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Gasoline futures are also down $4.25 on the negative, a percentage decrease of 0.45% on the day for gasoline. Heating oil futures also sold off today, down $3.44, a percentage decrease of 1.14% on the day for heating oil. Natural gas, once again, another volatile industry, another volatile sector here, down 6 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.81% on the day. Now let's get to the commodity that we all know and love out here that we all should keep our eyes on. I'm talking about WTI sweet crude. It is down today, not much, but it is actually down 63 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.62%, closing at, what do I see here? What are here? $100.65? $100.65? I mean, God, we need that goddamn price to come down even lower, all right? We need that price to come down even lower. $70 a barrel, for Christ's sake. $60 a barrel. It only went down to 63 cents, for Christ's sake. Anyway, $100.65 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. And even though all these idiots in the media are trying to hyper-sensationalize the fact that we, dropped a dime in gasoline prices, we're going to see it as we get closer and closer to the holidays. I guarantee it, all right? Anyway, let's get to agriculture, shall we? Canola up today, $3.07 for canola futures. Cocoa down today, $26, and it's a percentage decrease of 1.20% on the day for cocoa. Coffee is down, so for all you ass clowns that go out to the Starbucks and pay $9 a damn pop for some stupid styrofoam-based coffee that was picked by Juan Valdez with a sombrero and a donkey, well, you're going to be a little bit lighter in the pocket because coffee's down $5.90, a percentage decrease of 2.50% on the day, baby. All right? Can you believe that? I mean, let me tell you, it's a major decrease, but is Starbucks going to relay that decrease onto the consumer? Absolutely not. Anyway, let's move on. Corn futures are also down today, $3.75, a percentage decrease of 0.63% on the day. Once again, we need that corn price to come down even more, and the only reason that we're not seeing it come down even more is because our government is subsidizing the corn ethanol industry. I hate to keep beating a dead horse here, but God damn it. Our tax dollars are being spent to burn half the corn yield that America produces. I just can't reiterate that enough and have you put that through your thick skull that America is utilizing tax-paying dollars so that they can burn half the corn yield so that we can, have an alternative energy. I don't know. I don't get it, these goddamn tree-hugging pieces of garbage. Anyway, let's continue going out here. We've got cotton. Cotton is also down $1.50, a percentage decrease of 1.60% on the day. And, it doesn't matter how much this commodity goes down. These idiots, and I'm talking about any male under the age of 30 in America today, they are going to dress like they just popped out of the anal passage of Ricky Martin in your Shake Your Bomb Bomb video, for Christ's sake. I mean, they're looking like I've always said, an underground San Francisco 1979 bathhouse special, for Christ's sake. Are you kidding me? I can't believe that males are dressing in this kind of fruity-ass attire where they're actually showing off hourglass shapes on males. I mean, these goddamn freaking Hollister and Abercrombie bitch and all these other stupid, ridiculous, fruity-ass attire, they're all tailored to overemphasize an hourglass shape on a freaking male, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. So it doesn't matter how much cotton goes down. These idiots are going to continue to buy shirts 8 times too small. They're going to continue to wear man-boob shirts. You can see their freaking nips. Now that it's cold out here, for Christ's sake, we can see these idiots and their nips freezing off. They refuse to wear actual, coats and crap. I'm going to still wear my tight shirt so I can show my nips off to anybody that wants to toe tap with me whenever I make a visit to the men's bathroom. Jesus Christ. Where the hell was I at, for Christ's sake? Me and the engineer, we're not talking here, all right? So for all you people that are asking about the engineer, we're not talking. He's lucky he's here, for Christ's sake. Piece of crap. Anyway, put it back on the screen there, engineer, you stupid piece of crap. I have told the engineer he's not saying a damn thing. He's not saying a damn thing, and he's speaking when he's spoken to, for Christ's sake. What that idiot did yesterday was not only inappropriate, uncalled for, but it made a complete mockery of this great show. People depend on the show for a lot of different reasons. The credibility of this show is just not even weighed in any kind of context, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is the radio of record. And, for the engineer to take it upon his feeble self to just kind of take control over here, first of all, I was supposed to end the show. I'm out here dropping a deuce. Here's this tard coming up here taking control. Yeah, I heard yesterday's show. I reheard the goddamn thing. He was taking freaking calls, for Christ's sake. He was taking freaking calls. And you know what I don't appreciate? Is that you idiots gave you gave this individual more respect than you give me, for Christ's sake. And I didn't appreciate that one bit. Yeah, I noticed it, assholes. I noticed that you were treating the engineer with kid gloves, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? You were treating the engineer like he was one of those special people that walked into the room and you got to give him the attention so that they can make you look good in front of the chicks or something. You understand? That's how everybody treated the engineer yesterday, and I don't appreciate it one bit. I sit here and do this show every goddamn day. You understand that? I don't even have to do this show, all right? I don't even have to do this show. And moreover, I'm shooting pearls to you people. I am trying to spark synapses in the brains of capitalists throughout the world. I'm giving you ideas, analysis, to go out there and prosper, to entertain certain financial plays, for Christ's sake. And you idiots don't even care. Look at you people. You don't even two rat's asses. Look at these people. Look at them in the chat room, for Christ's sake. You're ungrateful, all of you. Jesus Christ, I better calm down. This is actually a good day for me. I had a good day in the markets. Once again, I'm having a great time out here. I'm barely able to keep my shelves out there in the brick-mortar businesses with product because people are just kind of buying it. They're just consuming this year. It's unbelievable. What a great time. Perfect timing to build a brick-mortar business. And let me tell you something right now. It's been a great year for me, 2011, baby. A great year for Ghost. I've literally catapulted myself this year at least a couple of class stratas within the rich sector of the two-class system that we live in currently in today's America, because we no longer have middle class, folks. As much as our president likes to tout that, hey, I'm the poster child for middle class, there's no more middle class. There is no more middle class. You're either rich or poor, and then you dissect the people from there. I'm not joking. You're either at the high end of poor or you're dirt poor. You're either at the low end of rich or you're filthy rich. That's all there is to it. There is no more middle class. And we can thank the liberal regime. We can thank, yes, we can. We can also thank these GOP candidates prior to that. We can thank all these power-hungry autocrats that made a career in politics for the culmination that we are living in today. We can thank all these people. And now what they're trying to do, we'll get to that later. I'm not going to get to it. Let's get to it later. Anyway, where the hell am I at, engineer? Just tell me where I'm at. I don't want to hear any more talk. That's right, wheat futures. Wheat is down $14.75, a percentage decrease of 2.18% on the day. Sugar finally saw a sell-off. We've been seeing nothing more than increase after increase day by day in sugar. Finally a sell-off, down $1.13, a percentage decrease of 4.67% on the day. Good God, that's a major decrease for sugar. Soybean up $1.50, a percentage increase of 0.13%. We saw a sell-off yesterday in lumber, but it is back today. Lumber up $2.60, a percentage increase of 1.13% on the day. What's going on to all the lumber investors that listen to the True Capitalist radio broadcast? We've got oat futures sliding down $5.75, a percentage decrease of 1.89% on the day for oat futures. And soybean oil is up a quarter. And it looks like the bull dykes didn't come out for the wool today because wool is unchanged. No change today in wool. Looks like Queen Latifah, beak-faced Ellen DeGeneres, Rosie O'Donnell are doing other things. I mean, didn't I hear that Rosie O'Donnell got engaged again? I mean, not even these bull dykes who are trying to act like men can think like men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this bull dyke all of a sudden is engaged again? And did you hear this bimbo that she's engaged to, for Christ's sake? She met her at Starbucks a year ago. I mean, with all due respect to the bull dykes that are out there trying to be like men, do you ever, just completely disconnect your emotional impulsiveness that's typically tied to the female gender? Do you ever disconnect that? Because this goes to show you that you don't, all right? This goes to show you that you don't. This goes to show you that even though you try to go out and you try to dress like a man, you try to walk like a man, you try to spit like a man, you try to fart like a man, but even though you're trying to do all these things like a man, you still act like an emotionally impulsive chick, all right? So give me a freaking break, all right? Give me a freaking break. Freaking Rosie O'Donnell. Engaged to some disgusting bimbo she met at Starbucks a year ago. That's just, isn't that responsible? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm talking about that disgusting, bad period smelling dyke. Where the hell am I at, engineer? God damn it. All right, that's right. We're at the metals. That's right, the metals. Let's get to the goddamn metals. Anyway, copper is down today. Even though we saw a modest increase in the equities market, it didn't help the copper futures today because they were down modestly, $2.25 on the decrease. A percentage decrease of 0.63% on the day for copper. Gold, though, saw an increase. Let me tell you, it was one of those helter-skelter markets for gold also. I mean, it also started off on the negative, but like everything else, started going to the positive towards the end of the day, and we saw some positive numbers for gold. It's up $13.70, a percentage increase of 0.79% on the day, closing out gold at $1,745.50 per troy ounce of gold. Let's get to silver. We also saw some increases in silver early in the morning for silver, and then everybody sold off and started to diversify those profits and put them in other financial instruments. Silver is modestly down 20 cents today, a percentage decrease of 0.62% on the day for silver, closing out silver at $32.54 per troy ounce of silver. And let me tell you, I still think I'm very bullish on silver. Not only are you going to get a higher percentage yield for everything that you invest at some point in time, but moreover, it's got an industrial component to this particular commodity. It's not like gold, let's be honest. I mean, gold is nothing more than a shiny rock. I mean, the industrial component to gold is too expensive to even consider. So they go to silver as opposed to going to gold for semiconductors and chips and other nonsense, all right? In my personal opinion, we are going to see a run on gold 6 to 9 months from now. I mean, we already saw a somewhat run on silver. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say gold last time. I meant silver. We saw a run on silver this past spring. It was up to $50 a troy ounce this past spring, all right? $50 a troy ounce this past spring. I think that price point is going to be met again, and it's going to be up to the investment community on whether or not they're going to retract from that price point once it's achieved or go beyond it, go beyond it completely. So, it's pretty interesting what's going to happen, but in my personal opinion, it's just going to continue to go up, all right? I mean, you take a look at all the mainstream news medias. Doesn't matter what you look at, the Communist News Network, MSNBC with that bull-dyke Rachel Maddow, Fox. I mean, it doesn't matter what you look at. Take a look at the damn advertisers on those news media. It's somebody trying to buy gold, trying to sell you gold, trying to sell you gold certificates. It's just nothing but gold and silver peddlers. And looking at that should show you that there's definitely accumulation going on out here, all right? There's definitely accumulation of both these commodities going on. Moreover, our government refuses to cut spending. I mean, our president, we're going to talk about this in a minute, our president is championing himself as the king of the middle class out here, and his policy, his remedy to the mess that he's just put fuel on the fire on is to raise taxes and to expand government. All right, that's his remedy. Yeah. Raise taxes, expand government. Do you know what expanding government means? That means spending more tax money. Tax money that we don't have. Because remember, most of the tax money that we generate goes to these unfunded liabilities like Social Security and Medicaid and Medicare and these wars that we jump ship from. The Iraq war that we're in the hole, was it almost $3 trillion, $2.5 trillion for, not to mention all the thousands of lives that were sacrificed, American lives that were sacrificed out there to liberate these people. And we've got Barack Obama cutting and running from this crap? I mean, the money that we spent helping Libya, helping the Libyan rebels, so-called Libyan rebels, liberate themselves, all the millions that we spent in our tax dollars, and look at them. We funded them, we armed them, we trained them, and now look, they're raising Al-Qaeda flags in their capital out there in Libya. The money that we gave the rebel factions out there in Egypt, all the media press coverage that we gave that Egyptian, I can go on and on. I mean, our government is going to continue to spend. We don't have it. We're going to continue to borrow from all these other countries. And as a result, our dollar, the American dollar that you make every day that you go to work, is losing value. You can see it when you go out there and spend it. It seems like everything's skyrocketing. I mean, yeah, there's some factors skyrocketing certain aspects of products and services, but for the most part, it's the devaluing of the dollar. The more the government spends, the less the value of the dollar is. I don't know how much more you idiots need that drilled in your thick skulls for you to realize this crap. And you see, when the value of the dollar goes down, well, by default, commodities go up. And I'm not just talking about metals. I'm talking about, any of these commodities that we discuss every day on this broadcast. All right, when the American dollar falls, you better have some silver. You better have some agricultural commodities. You better have something, because let me tell you something right now. What's happening right now, what our government is doing is being completely fiscally irresponsible, and it's the goddamn destruction of the dollar. Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. Let's get to livestock, and let me take your calls after this. Live cattle futures are up today, 27 cents, a percentage increase of 0.23% on the day. Man, we saw a major sell-off in livestock, or live cattle futures yesterday. We saw some bottom feeders come in today, obviously. Same thing goes for cattle feeder futures. We saw them slide majorly yesterday. Up today, though, 87 cents, a percentage increase of 0.62% on the day for for cattle feeder futures. And man, even though we saw major spikes in lean hog futures, they sold off today and took those profits and diversified them into other financial instruments. Minor sell-off today for lean hog, down 47 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.53%. So for all you fat, jelly-ass, greasy ham bone assholes that like to shove a couple of ham bones down your damn gullet. It looks like it's going to be a little lighter for you today, but as we get closer and closer to these holidays, folks, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is with white folks and ham bones, but if you go to your nearest honey baked ham, I guarantee you're going to see lines out the wazoo. All right, you're going to see so many lines, and I don't get it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, okay, ham's decent. It's a decent cut of exotic meats, but let's be honest, all right? Pigs eat and sleep in crap, all right? And it's okay to go ahead and have ham as some kind of a side dish of sorts or a side cut of meat. No, these damn white folk are out here buying this crap and making this a main addition of their damn holiday feast, for Christ's sake. And you know what I don't like about ham? It makes you thirsty, all right? I mean, all the sodium that's in ham, for Christ's sake, it makes you goddamn thirsty. And then you try to, quench that thirst, and you never freaking do. You never quench the thirst because you ate so much goddamn ham out here. You're sending your blood pressure through the roof, for Christ's sake. And before you know it, you're probably going to shit blood for the next 3 weeks. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me continue going for... Oh, what am I doing? Continue going? What am I saying? That's it. All right, we already went through the ham bones. So that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. All right? And once again, folks, I have said time and time again, we have seen an overselling of this particular equities market. Moreover, commodities as well. And the reason is because we have a helter-skelter investment community, an investment community that's purely going on news, on any kind of earnings, on any kind of economic data that comes out, purely emotionally impulsive, like a chick, like a chick. Now, why is that? Why is that happening? Why is the investment community so emotionally impulsive? And literally, that's where we're getting the volatility from. Is from, oh my God, look, bad economic data came out. Let me sell my shares. Hurry. Oh my God, look, some bad news came out of there. I gotta sell my shares. Shut up. The reason this is happening, folks, is because, let's be honest with you, all right? There's not that many people in this market. You take a look at the volume levels of what's going on here in this equities market. We are not witnessing very much volume, and with low volume comes high volatility, all right? And that's why I'm urging everybody that's listening to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right, if you're working for a living, if you're out here making some odd dollars, and you're leaving it in the damn bank account, you're doing yourself a disservice, all right? It doesn't matter what bank that you have. There's no percentage interest rate that a bank can give you that can help you keep up with the rate of inflation that's happening right now. And what's causing the inflation? This goddamn government that continues to spend our tax dollars. It devalues our dollar, for Christ's sake. So what I suggest to everybody who's actually making a paycheck out there and wants to save their capital, they want to put their money away for a minute and just don't want to think about it. They expect to be working for a good 5-10 years, and they want their money to be put away and want it to be safe. Well, I strongly advise you to look in the equities market, look into commodities, look into a variety of different ways of diversifying your net worth. The whole purpose of making money is so that you can acquire assets. Because if you don't own anything, then you are nothing. Do you understand that? You're nothing to the banks. You're nothing to the credit card people. If you own nothing, you're nothing to these people. So when you go to the bank and you want to, loan for a car, or if you want a loan for your house, or you want a loan for your goddamn business, the only way that they're going to talk to you is if you have actually accumulated assets, capital. Do you understand? And the only way in doing so is taking the money that you would be otherwise saving in your bank and putting it in a diversified methods of financial instruments. And even if you don't even understand the whole stock market thing, even if you're one of these people that are like, well, it's just too complicated, Ghost. I don't really understand it. Well, okay, I'll give it to you. It's kind of complicated. All right, a lot of this stuff you have to be on the ball. I'll give you that. But let's just say you're one of these fiscally conservative people and you just don't want to take the risk. Well, why don't you take a look at some of these companies that you know that are multinational, that you know aren't going anywhere for a good 10, 15, 20 years. And I'm talking, of course, about the Walmarts. I'm talking about the Coca-Colas. I'm talking about, the Microsofts and the Apples. These types, although Apple's pretty goddamn high at this point. I wouldn't advise anybody to buy it, but still, even if you did, all right, you put some odd dollars every month into this particular stock, whatever stock it is, all right? And after about 5 years, 10 years, you're going to have about 50, 30, whatever, how many thousands of dollars in stock. Let's say you have accumulated $50,000 in stock in 5 years. That would have meant you would have had to save 10 years, $10,000, you would have had to save $10,000 every year for 5 years to get $50,000 in stock. All right? Well, when you have $50,000 in stock, especially blue chip stock, you can go to the bank and say, hey, bank, I want a penthouse. Hey, bank, I want a car that, like a Bentley or something. Whatever the hell you want, you'll be able to ask the bank with legitimacy to get it and to obtain it because you've got $50,000 in blue chip stock that you can put in collateral. Do you understand? I mean, that's the only way that you are going to achieve the type of materialistic lifestyles that people want to achieve out here. I mean, you have to understand, folks, that these people that you think that are rich, these so-called Hollywood stars that, everybody admires, like, oh, man, I wish I could be like them. They're famous and they're rich. They're not as rich as you think, all right? Take a look at this asshole, Alec Baldwin, all right? And for you folks that have been following me on Twitter, I actually tweeted at this idiot after he got kicked off of that stupid, ridiculous plane, and how convenient, after I tweeted this idiot, he closed his damn Twitter account. Huh? You're goddamn right, Alec Baldwin. If I would have tweeted me, I would have cut off my Twitter account too. All right? But the bottom line is that you would think, he's on 30 Rock, he's made a lot of money, he's made a lot of movies. You'd think he'd be pretty freaking rich by now, old Alec Baldwin, right? Wrong. This idiot is traveling American Airlines, all right? I mean, what kind of a rich person are you if you're traveling with everybody else, huh? That's what I'm saying, folks. These idiots are not rich, all right? These people just make lots of money, and they put themselves at a lifestyle, excuse me, they put themselves at a lifestyle that costs so much money. And I'm talking about, they're used to certain types of clothing that cost so many thousands of dollars. They've got so many cars that cost so many thousands of dollars. They've got so many houses that cost so many thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, whatever the case might be. All these things. And let me tell you something right now, they're doing whatever they can to continue to maintain those particular materials. And the only way they can do that is if they maintain a goddamn monthly, whatever the monthly expenses are. They're living like you, all right? They're living like you. The only difference is they got bigger credit lines than you do. And how do you get bigger credit lines? Well, obtain assets, all right? Obtain assets. And you know what, engineer, do your job. And all these idiots that are saying that they're bored, kick them out. Kick their asses out now. Kick them all out. Kick that idiot out right there that's putting the Z's up. Kick them out. Kick them all out. I'm not going to sit over here and have these idiots flap their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the can. I'm bored. Well, get out of here then, you stupid, ungrateful prick. Get out. Get out of here and don't come back. All you people, start kicking them out, engineer. God damn it. These stupid, ungrateful pricks. We're kicking people out of here. No BS. We're kicking them all out. I'm not joking. We're not taking crap anymore out here, right? We're not taking crap at all. We're kicking everybody out. All right, that's what we're doing. Kick them out, engineer. Kick them all out. Piece of crap. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. We're kicking your asses out. I'm not taking your crap today. After yesterday's broadcast, I'm not going to sit over here and take any more crap from these idiots. All right? None whatsoever. I'm not joking. Kick them all out, engineer. God damn it, kick them out. Kick them out. Stupid, ungrateful pricks out here. I'm not joking. If you're throwing anything like Z's or anything like that, you're getting your ass kicked out, and I'm not bullshitting. All right? You think I'm BSing? I'm not BSing, man. Your ass is getting kicked out. Kick them out. Stupid assholes. I'm telling you right now, you're getting kicked out. As a matter of fact, let me go to a break. How about that? Let me go to a break, and we're going to deal with these idiots and kick them all out. Let me put on a song that you idiots would love out here, since you people are a bunch of goddamn liberal pieces of crap. Hey, put on something that these idiot liberals will like there, engineer. Put something on, for Christ's sake. Put it on, engineer. God damn it. Oh, this is...
Al candidato, ¿quién es Barack Obama? Este corrido le canto con el alma, humilde fue nacido, también sin pretensión. Empezó por las calles de Chicago, trabajando para lograr una visión, para proteger a la gente trabajadora y traernos todos juntos en esta gran nación. ¡Viva Obama! ¡Viva Obama! ¡Viva! Familias unidas, seguras y hasta con plan de salud. ¡Viva Obama! ¡Viva! ¡Viva Obama! ¡Viva! Un candidato luchando por nuestra nación. Nada importa si eres de San Antonio, nada importa si eres de Corpus Christi, de Dallas o del Valle, de Houston o del Paso. Lo que importa es que votemos por Obama, porque su lucha también es nuestra lucha. Y hoy que tenemos la urgencia para un cambio, vamos todos unidos con nuestro gran amigo. ¡Viva Obama! ¡Viva Obama! ¡Viva! Familias unidas, seguras y hasta con plan de salud. ¡Viva Obama! ¡Viva Obama! ¡Viva! Un candidato luchando por nuestra nación.
Your mom's a whore, your mom's a whore, she sucks cocks at the dollar store. Your mom's a skank, your mom's a skank, she licked my balls and gave me a yank. Your mom's a trick, your mom's a trick, she eats vaginas and she swallows dicks. Your mom's a coos, your mom's a coos, she fucks the Muslims and sucks the Jews. Your mom's a bitch, your mom's a bitch, she left me with a nasty itch. Your mom's a slut, your mom's a slut, she likes cucumbers up her butt. Your mom's a hooker, she's not a looker, always complaining how her puss is aching, which is weird because she's a whore. I've got her number and a big cucumber. All that is left now is sex with the fat cow, is sex with the fat cow, is sex with the fat cow, is sex with your mom. Your mom's a whore, your mom's a whore, she sucks cocks at the dollar store. Your mom's a skank, your mom's a skank, she licked my balls and gave me a yank. Your mom's a trick, your mom's a trick, she eats vaginas and swallows dicks. Your mom's a coos, your mom's a coos, she fucks the Muslims and she sucks the Jews. Your mom's a bitch, your mom's a bitch, she left me with a fucking itch. Your mom's a slut, your mom's a slut, she likes you cucumbers up her butt. She likes cucumbers up her butt. She likes cucumbers up her butt. She likes them up her butt. You trust fun cunt.
All right. Now we're back. We had to kick some idiots out of the chat room because they were flapping their fat sausages of fingers on the keyboard talking malarkey, and I'm not going to take it today. Do you understand that? I'm not going to take it. And let me tell you something right now. After yesterday's broadcast, you're lucky that you idiots are even listening to me right now, and this goddamn tard over here running the controls, this goddamn engineer, is lucky that he's even here with a job. That's all I got to say about it, all right? That's all I got to say about it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, unfortunately, we took an unfortunate curb here, folks, and I'm sorry, all right? I'm sincerely sorry that, we've had to go off keister this early in the broadcast, but we're kicking people out of here. I'm not joking. We're kicking people's asses out of here, and we're not taking anything from anybody any longer, all right? Anyway, let's go ahead and go right into the first part of the broadcast since we've, already have gone off keister a bit. I want to talk a little bit about Obama here because Obama, once again, has been championing himself as the man of the middle class, all right? Man of the middle class out here, and his solution for the economy that he helped make even worse is to grow government and raise taxes. Huh? That's right, grow governments and raise taxes. Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that beautiful? I mean, how freaking original, Mr. President. I mean, let's be honest. You've already grown government. You've already caused all kinds of high regulations, for Christ's sake. What are you sitting here talking about? All right? He's out here in America trying to tout himself. Yes, I am for the middle class, and the Republicans are being bad people because they don't want to pass this payroll tax cut, which won't make one bit of difference for the economy anyway, but I'm playing politics because the American public are a bunch of idiots, and I've just got to talk in this kind of cadence, and that's it. That's it. I mean, can you believe this crap? And let's be honest, I mean, he's about to take off, and I'm talking about our president, on a 17-day Christmas vacation, huh? Oh, that's great, huh? I mean, I wish I could take a 17-day vacation. I wish I could take a 17-day vacation, Mr. President. Are you kidding me? 17 days in the midst of all this economic and international peril? This man's going to go out there and take a goddamn 17-day vacation? What are you going to do, Mr. President? Jeez Louise, 17 days? I mean, you sound like one of these people trying to get workman's comp because, man, my legs be hurting, baby. I got to take time off work because my legs be hurting. I went to the doctor, baby. They think I could be collecting Social Security because my leg be hurting, baby. Jesus Christ, 17-day vacation. Yeah, thanks, Mr. President. I bet you every middle-class person that you're championing out there, all the middle class that you're supposed to be the king of, really appreciate that you're taking a 17-day vacation, huh? Isn't that great? Jesus Christ. I mean, this is just horrible what's happened to this country. You know that? Unbelievably horrible. And what's even more sad is that the growth of the government has caused the American population to be that much more dependent upon Big Brother himself. So anyway, I want to hear what you have to say about Barack Obama in this situation. And before we take calls, I know that we're going to have people that are going to attempt to agitate the broadcast. I know that we're going to have people that are going to prank call and are going to attempt to be troll terrorists as it pertains to calling up here with their opinions. So let's just go ahead and keep in mind that we're going to have these kinds of troll terrorists, and we can't let them win. So let's go ahead and take some calls. Let's see what people have to say about Obama here, all right? 336, what do you think about Obama? Yeah, you just play. I mean, why call? Why call up then, you stupid Helen Keller deaf mute? 410, what do you think about Obama? Another Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. I mean, what is this? What is this crap? Am I being broadcasted at deaf schools across the country? I mean, what the hell's going on here? 502, what's up?
I like how you threaten that you're going to leave and yet you don't. You're a pussy, dude. You keep saying, I'm going to quit the broadcast, and yet you don't. And by the way, stop talking. You're the guest. The engineer's the host. Put him on.
Shut up, all right? Look, let's not start that crap, all right? Let's not start that crap. First and foremost, I'm the talent, all right? I'm the talent, not the engineer. The engineer is called the engineer for the reason, because he's supposed to be engineering crap. I'm the talent. So let's not start this crap, because I don't want to. I'll end this broadcast faster than you can go. And if you think I'm joking, you just try me, boy. You just goddamn try me. 502. What do you think about Obama? Here we go. I mean, what is this crap? I mean, what is this? Am I American Idol now? I mean, are people getting signed record deals that I'm not knowing about because of these goddamn stupid little singing cameos they're doing on my broadcast here? 612, what's up? What do you think about Obama? Man, you're just playing with your pecker shaft, for Christ's sake. I mean, you hear these idiots, they're fapping, they're shoving large pieces of furniture up their anal passage. I mean, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Look, if you're going to call up, all right, if you're going to call up, say something, all right? Call up, say something. 817.
Bruise my sphincter.
Shut up. Is there anybody that wants to talk seriously about Obama here? I mean, this is not a joke. I mean, this man is trying to make himself out to be something that he's not. I mean, he's trying to make himself out to be like, hey, the bad boogeyman out there in the Wall Street industry, in the banking industry. If they were that bad, why'd you bail him out there, Barack? All right? Why'd you do it? All right? Jesus Christ. 269, what do you think about Obama?
Hey, this is the Fruitaceous Fruit Bowl, and I'm going to help you lose your anal virginity.
I mean, usually a flirtatious fruit bowl wouldn't be stumbling over their own tongue trying to get that across their damn suckhole, don't you think?
Sorry, but your voice is just so intoxicating, it's making me stumble.
Oh, my God. And you're happy about it. You're happy to be some flamboyant fruit bowl. You're happy about this.
Fruit bowl and proud. Fruit bowl and proud.
So you're obviously a catcher as it relates to the, top and bottom situation, right?
Well, I go both ways. It really depends.
What do you mean you go both ways?
It depends on how big the penis is.
What are you talking about, you go both ways?
Well, it depends on how big the penis is. Like, if it's over, 6 or 7 inches, then, yeah, I'll take it up the butt. But if it's a bit smaller than that, then I'll just do the pitching, if you will.
Ah, Jesus Christ, you sick son of a... Get this fruit out of here! You idiots are turning this into Fruit Bowl Wednesday, and I'm not going to let you do it, for Christ's sake. I will end the broadcast before you idiots sit here and try to turn this into Fruit Bowl Wednesday. We're not going to let you. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you do it. We're supposed to be talking about Obama here. Once again, he's about to take a 17-day Christmas vacation, and I want to hear what you idiots have to say about it. 817, what's up?
You're still in Bruce my sphincter.
Jesus Christ. What's up with these sphincter fetishes, for Christ's sake? 702, what's up? What do you think about Obama?
At least he has a family.
What?
I said at least he has a family, at least he is doing something other than trolling everyone on here, because we all know you're a fake.
What are you talking about? I'm a fake. Why don't you explain? Why don't you elaborate there?
Because you're not the real host. The engineer is. That's why.
Shut up, you stupid moron. All right? Enough of this goddamn... You see what you started, engineer, goddammit? You've ruined my show. You've ruined my god... You've ruined my show, engineer. You've ruined it. know that? I should fire your ass. Jesus Christ, for Christ's sake, man. Damn it. I'm getting... I better calm down before I do something violent. I better just calm down. Give me the mic. Give me that goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. Enough, all right? Enough of this crap. We're supposed to be talking about Obama here. He's going to take a 17-day Christmas vacation out here amidst all the economic and foreign international apparel out here, for Christ's sake. I want to hear what the hell you're trying to say about it. 330, what do you got to say about Obama?
He sucks.
Well, that's great. It's very enlightening, but we wanted to hear your goddamn opinion there, Milky Liquor. 951, what do you think about Obama? Jesus Christ, another Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. Jeez, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, is there anybody that... I mean, let's take some Skype callers. Tango Whiskey, what's up?
Life. Nigger stole my life. Nigger stole my life. Nigger stole...
Let me tell you something, you asshole. Whoever made that, you goddamn idiots, you're a bunch of racist jerks, and how dare you? How dare you do that to me? And how dare you do that to the great Herman Sugar Cane, for Christ's sake? How dare you? Damn you! You stupid troll terrorist jerk dicks are pissing me off! I'm going to end this broadcast. You understand? I'm going to end this broadcast, and then what are you idiots going to do, huh? Then what are you goddamn cyber vermin? You disgusting, despicable cyber vermin. What are you going to do then? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, my heart's beating like a rabbit. Oh, my God. I'm not going to let you idiots do this, all right? I'm not going to let you idiots do this to me, man. This is supposed to be a serious show, for Christ's sake. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. We're supposed to be talking about President Obama and about his remedy for the economy of growing government and raising taxes and touting himself as the king of the middle class right before he's about to take a 17-day vacation for Christmas. And is anybody giving two rats' asses? Absolutely not. I mean, listen to these idiots. Listen to them. Listen to them. Spur me the cat. What the hell's your excuse?
All right, Ghost, I wanted to have a little conversation with you instead of just playing a remix. Is that all right?
All right, go ahead.
Right, I just want to say welcome to American Ghost Idol, where the fruitiest song wins the show.
Look, you Lucky Charms bastard, all right? If you're going to call me up and you're going to say something, why don't you sound off with a little bit of an American accent, for Christ's sake? I don't even understand what the hell you just said, all right? I don't understand what the hell you just said, you kilt-wearing Scottish idiot, all right? That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Well, shove it up your arse. That's all I heard. Jesus Christ. 847, you're on the horn. What do you think about Obama? Another deaf mute, for Christ. Is this the game we're playing today, huh? Is this the game we're playing? Let's call up and not say anything. Is that the game we're playing today, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. 818, what do you think about Obama?
Engineer Ghost is your puppet. He does funny things with you. He reaches at trolls for you. He's your puppet.
I mean, you see, I get really confused when I hear voices like that. I mean, is it a woman? Is it a man? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is it a eunuch? Yeah, these eunuchs are starting to become more prevalent. For you folks that are unfamiliar with what eunuchs are, they're actually born without a penis or a vagina. They just got some hole that I'm assuming just, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't care. But there's a lot of them walking around out here, all right? Anyway, I know people are probably grossed out about that. I'm sorry, but hey, people are asking, what the hell's a eunuch? You always talk about eunuchs. I don't get it. I'm sitting over here trying to have a decent conversation with folk, and once again, just complete and utter disregard for the respect for me and my broadcast, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're already in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we do anything, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, all right? We got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player, all right? Google+, Facebook like, tweet this, share this. Use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's go ahead and... I hate to even ask at this part of the broadcast, but engineer, do we have any damn Twitter shout-outs to be had out here? Well, according to the engineer, we do have a couple of Twitter shout-outs to be had out here, and of course, lock down that damn chat room, engineer. Lock down that damn chat room, for Christ's sake. Anyway, if you want to tweet at the broadcast, all you've got to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And, of course, the Twitter account is about to pop up on your screen right now. There it is, Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores, baby. All right? Retweet the first tweet on the Twitter account, and by God, I will give you a shout-out right here, right now on the broadcast. So let's just go ahead and get to it right now. All right? We've got Jim9349. What's going on, Jim? Huh? We've got Voice Radar. Okay. We've got Epic Incest. That's disgusting. The Lifehouse in the place. The Penn State Kid. Jesus Christ, you idiots. There's nothing funny about that, assholes. Nothing. Anyway, we got Engineer Politics. Enough with the engineer, man. Enough with that asshole, all right? Look what you started, man. Look what you started. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got Mock Mood for Prez. Yeah, real funny asshole. We got something called Lick My Pecker Shaft. Jesus Christ. I mean, you all actually waste time, effort, energy. You all actually open up different email accounts and all this other nonsense to make this. It's just horrible. Inspector Ghost, yeah, real funny. Autistics for Ghost. Jesus Christ. Scrampage, Mowers, Sugar Quitter Kane. Shove it up your ass. Let me tell you something. Leave Herman Cain alone. You all leave Herman Cain alone, for Christ's sake. This man got destroyed in this liberal, disgusting media, for Christ's sake. This is a man that got backstabbed by the GOP because he had a meteoric rise in popularity. You all leave Herman Cain alone. That's my man, Herman Sugar Cain, and you leave him alone. Jerk dicks. Anyway, we got Blue Slime Girl in the house. Who else we got? We got I Hope I Die. Oh, shove it up your ass, all right? We've got Green Slime Girl, for Christ's sake. What's up with all these slime girls, huh? What's up with all these slime girls out here? What do y'all work for? You Can't Do That on Television, the old Nickelodeon episodes, huh? I don't know. And then the slime comes down on you, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? We've got Red Slime Girl. We got Hanzo. We got Ghost on Herman. Fuck you, all right? Excuse my French. I'm sorry for cursing, folks, but gee, these people are pissing me off. I'm sorry, all right? Engineer is Jesus. All right, that's it. No more. Enough, engineer. Take it off. Enough. Enough. I've had about enough of this crap, all right? Anyway, we were trying to talk about Barack Obama and how he's trying to tout himself as the king of the middle class, and his remedy for the economic precarious situation that America's in is to grow government and to raise taxes. That is his remedy, all right? Thanks a lot, Mr. President. Very original. Anyway, let's move on to the GOP circus sideshow that is continuing to go on right before our very eyes out here. Once again, we are starting to see the GOP starting to turn on Newt. They're turning on old Newt Gingrich now. You have some Romney ads questioning the marriage history of Newt Gingrich himself, and why not? You know, I mean, let's be honest. Newt Gingrich has been divorced, 3 times? This bastard served his wife divorce papers while she was laying in bed fighting cancer, all right? His current stupid wife, which used to be his intern back in the 90s, racked up a, $500,000 or $250,000 Tiffany's jewelry bill? I mean, give me a freaking break. I mean, and we're supposed to believe this guy, he's going to be fiscally responsible when he can't even be fiscally responsible with his own freaking wife? And not to mention, what about those ethics violations there, Newt? You know, that you kind of paid underneath the table. Whatever happened to those damn ethics violations? We just brushed that under the table also? That's why I'm telling you folks, all right, what happened to Herman Cain was a travesty to American politics, all right? Herman Sugar Cain represented an opportunity for the American people to elect somebody for president that was a real outsider, that was not a career bureaucrat, that was not a career politician. And look what happened. The system turned against him because he actually had the people listening to some of the ideas that he was putting forth as legitimate substance for his campaign. I mean, he was going to shock the system. He was going to shock the system, for Christ's sake, and the system don't like to be shocked. The system doesn't like to be changed. When you're proposing at any point in time that any bureaucratic institution, any bureaucratic offshoot of the government needs to be completely wiped out, you better believe that everybody within that institution that you want to eliminate is going to do everything they can to eliminate you. And that's exactly what happened here with Herman Sugar Cain, all right? This was racism and bureaucracy. Racism because the GOP couldn't see a black candidate running for president, all right? This is what it all comes down to, all right? The GOP could not see a black candidate for president, so you had Rick Perry and his campaign strategist release these confidential settlements, because that's what they were, folks, these disgusting bimbos that settled out of court for these supposed sexual harassment claims. These were confidential settlements, and the Rick Perry campaign and his campaign strategist released them, and then the liberal media hopped all over them like flies to crap, all right? They hopped all over it. And why did they hop all over it? Well, because let me tell you, folks, Herman Cain was the only legitimate threat to Barack Obama's presidency. The only threat to Barack Obama's presidency, because Axelrod, which is the Karl Rove of the Obama campaign, this guy is going to continue to utilize racial agitating methods in attempting to get Barack Obama reelected. We saw him do it in 2008. Remember in 2008? Oh, if you're against Obama, you're a racist. If you're against stimulus package 2, you're a racist. If you don't, you're a racist. And Herman Sugarcane would have nullified all that. All right? Would have nullified all that. The whole racial component that this liberal regime is agitating, they wouldn't have been able to do it. But now, no matter who's the candidate for president of the GOP, they're going to throw that racial component all night long. All night long. You know it, and I know it. And not to mention, people are saying, how can it be racist, Ghost? I mean, our current president is black. Our current president is black. He's not black. He's a mulatto, all right? He's half black, half white. All right? Herman Cain, that's a brother, all right? That's a true brother right there. But because the GOP saw his meteoric rise to popularity and his potential candidacy for the actual GOP nominee, these idiots turned their back on him. I mean, they released these confidential settlements, because that's what they were. They were confidential settlements. But they're starting to turn on Newt Gingrich now that Herman Cain had to bow out of the race because of this modern-day media lynching. Now these candidates, look at them now. They're all going after Newt, for Christ's sake. It's getting pathetic out here. Definitely an interesting GOP race. I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Let's hear what you have to say about it. Area code 770, you're on the horn. Well, I don't really appreciate that, all right? You idiots remixing my voice, for Christ's sake, for these damn stupid songs. Enough. Especially that song, man. I hear that song all the time on 6th Street, man. All these goddamn DJs are always playing. They're always playing that We Speak No Americano. You know, they always play it. Americano. They play it all the time. All the time on 6th Street. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the GOP nominees' race for president, or the presidential nominee for the GOP. What do you got to say about it, 786?
I'm going to fuck your Jew mouth.
And that's all you got. Can we get a major fail for that fruit bowl, please? Can we get a major fail for him? Major fail for him, engineer, please. God damn it. Put it on. Major fail. Give me a freaking break. Hey, 786, can I give your number out?
I don't really care.
You don't care? Okay, 786-597-2221. All right? He didn't care. 832, what's up?
Hey, Joe, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
Hey, I just wanted to ask, when are you going to have Engineer host the show again? I like him better. He's not racist.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why do you want the engineer to host the show?
Well, because he's not racist.
And first of all, are you a male or a female?
Well, what do you think, honey?
I think you're a trans-testicle from where I'm standing, if you want my personal opinion.
I might be. Why don't you come find out, baby?
Are you a trans-testicle? Admit it. Are you a trans-testicle?
I might be.
You might be?
I know you want to know, don't you?
No, I don't want to know, but let me tell you something. You're sitting here sporting that weird, that gender ambiguous voice. You got a gender ambiguous voice. I just want to know, I mean, whether or not you actually got a pink taco or you're tucking your sack back.
No, you're asking an awful lot about my genitals. You have a fixation here, don't you?
Ah, Jesus Christ. Here we go. You know it's a trans-testicle, for Christ's sake. Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack, for Christ's sake, you fruit bowl. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? 612, what do you think about the GOP?
I think it's great that other trans-testicles are calling in, Ghost.
Oh, my God. Don't tell me. I mean, is this that one trans-testicle that usually calls up now?
Yes, I'm Trisha.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What, is this your friends? Did you go out to the trans-testicle community and say, hey, go out and go call Ghost from Chicapolis Radio? Did you do that, Trisha? God damn it.
Actually, I go to gay bars and spread news of the broadcast by word.
Oh, my God. So you're going out to the damn gay bars, and what do? You put it on the shit stall? I mean, what are you doing?
No, I spread it by word.
You spread it by word?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Get this fruit, okay? Get this off. It's turning into Fruit Bowl Wednesday, for Christ's sake, man. It's turning into Fruit Bowl Wednesday. Good God. Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're supposed to be talking about the GOP presidential nominee campaign circus, but unfortunately we're getting sidetracked. We're getting bombarded by trans testicles, folks. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here. 661, what's up?
SurgeRadio.org.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and denial of service attack that. All right, we already know that. Denial of service attack that. 609, what's up?
Hey, as much as I'd love to talk about the GOP, I need to ask you for a couple of tips. I'm an upcoming capitalist. I'm only really 15 years, and I've secured a summer job by volunteering for about 3 years at this one place. And as soon as I hit 16, I'm going to apply for a computer repair shop. Is there any tips you can give to me as an upcoming working, young man as to how I can retain my capital and use it for better effectiveness later in life?
Well, unfortunately, you can't open up a brokerage account to be able to trade stocks until you're 18 years of age. Now, you could be able to do it with your parents' consent, but if you do, you got to be very precarious about that, because if you make a little money, remember, in 8 years until you're 18, and mommy and daddy, may want to just go ahead and pay the bills with that sort of thing. So you may want to be careful with that. But if you do want to accumulate some kind of physical asset that you could be able to kind of liquidate at some point in time when you're of legal age to go out and possibly open up a brokerage account, my personal opinion is start accumulating gold and silver. Gold and silver are two commodities that you can accumulate physically while at the same time increasing the net worth of all the money that you've generated from working. Because let's keep in mind that the price of gold and silver are going to continue to go up, not just because of the accumulation factor that everybody's going out and buying it, selling it. Like I said, you look on the news media, there's commercials for people wanting to buy your gold and silver, sell your gold and silver, so on and so forth. So there's definitely an accumulation aspect to gold and silver, but moreover, our government continues to spend money. Our government continues to fund these unfunded liabilities and refuse to actually cut from the government budget. And now that we got a president that made it apparent yesterday in his speech trying to rekindle the damn spirit of Teddy Roosevelt, he basically put it on the line that he wants to grow government. So when you grow government, that means there's going to be more money spent to expand government, and he wants to raise taxes, which is going to be completely devastating for the American economy, period. All right? And what I'm suggesting is that if that's the case, well, then the devaluing of the dollar is going to continue until at some point the value of the dollar is nothing. And when the value of the dollar is nothing, you better be holding on to gold, you better be holding on to silver, you better have some kind of agricultural commodities, livestock commodities, something. You better have something. So that's a good question, man, and, that's my personal suggestion to you. I mean, once again, you can't open up a brokerage account until you're over the age of 18, and you can possibly with a parent's consent, but, when you start making more money than your parents and you're not of age, you better guarantee that your mom and dad are going to be like,
son, you're making a lot of money. You need help with the bills.
And they're going to start siphoning off of your profits. So be careful, all right? Be careful, because remember, family does that too. Don't just think because it's my family that they're going to be somewhat, unconditionally loyal to you, I mean, just don't think they're going to be unconditionally loyal to you. Remember, when you're 18, that's when you have your name. You can go out and legally sign documents, so on and so forth. Anyway, that was a good question. Thanks for calling up, man. Anyway, we're talking about the GOP presidential nominee campaign. Once again, Herman Sugarcane no longer in there because of the modern-day media lynching that was done by the liberal media on this man. And now that he's out of the race, Newt Gingrich, of all people, Newt freaking Gingrich is taking the lead, and now everybody's going right after Newt Gingrich's jugular. So we're going to take a couple more calls on this and move on. Area code 713, what do you think about the GOP?
I think that Debbie Daly's a himbo.
Why do you think Debbie Daly's a ham bone? And how old are you? Hey, 713, how old are you? You sound like a kid. Hey, 713, say something. I know you're on the phone. Say something. Oh, for Christ's sake. I mean, that sounded like a freaking 7-year-old kid. You know what that sounded like? That sounded like that kid, Isaiah, you know, the supposed little 8-year-old boy gay activist that they're trying to tout on these goddamn news media outlets. Did y'all see that? That 8-year-old kid that was forced to confront Michelle Bachmann by some bull-nosed bull dyke. Did y'all see that? Jesus Christ. No, I'm not going to call that kid back. Are you kidding me? I'll screw around and catch a case calling that stupid young kid back. What do I look like, Jerry Sandusky, you fruit bowls? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's move on to another subject matter. It looks like nobody gives a crap about the GOP. Let's move on to another subject matter. Let's talk about Occupy Wall Street. That's right, Occupy Wall Street, baby. All right, Occupy Wall Street. Once again, Occupy Wall Street is starting to take, their little protests towards the Washington, D.C. area. Moreover, they're starting to take their protest to foreclosed homes. Did you hear about this? Yeah, that's right. They're going to start occupying foreclosed homes. And this is what this was all about anyway, folks, all right? This is what this was all about. These idiots, they're losers, they're bums, they're vagabonds. They just want something for free. And now they're going to utilize this protest as an opportunity to go occupy foreclosed homes so they can squat on property that isn't theirs. All right, that's what this is. This is squatting. And they're trying to somehow package this up as some sort of protest, and it's ridiculous, all right? It's unfreaking believable. But on top of that, we've actually got some of these Occupy Wall Street protesters actually going to D.C., all right? All right? I'm not joking. They're actually going to D.C., and they're confronting these power-hungry autocrats in Washington, which they should have been doing all along. I mean, it took them, 3 months of camping out in parks all over the country, turning them into biohazard shit and piss factories for them to realize that
maybe we should be in Washington talking to the politicians that made all this possible.
Jesus Christ. And not to mention, you've got another group called Take Back the Capitol trying to take the steam. They're trying to hijack everything that this pissing ground little movement called Occupy Wall Street built. That's right. So that's why you got Occupy Wall Street trying to be that much more aggressive in their protests. I mean, there were dozens of people arrested today in Washington, all right? I mean, they blocked intersections. They snarled traffic around K Street for hours, man. All right, for hours. D.C. police said that 70 people had been arrested, you know? Many of them charged with obstruction of a public highway and, other offenses. So once again, at least D.C. is actually doing something out here. They're not out here like Occupy Wall Street preventing people from actually living their lives. They're actually trying to call attention on the power-hungry autocrats in Washington that are not representing the people. These people in Washington, D.C. are not representing the people. These people are disgusting, despicable bureaucrats, and if we really wanted to change things, if we really wanted to put it in the heads of people throughout America, we will vote for anybody else other than a Democrat, other than a Republican, or any other offshoot group that is related to these parties, all right? We need to elect complete, utter outsiders. And I am encouraging anybody who's listening to me that's an American, why don't you go out there and vote? And if you don't want to go out there and vote, why don't you go out there and run for office, all right? I want everybody out there, run for office, all right? Even if you have no experience, even if you've done nothing in your life, go out there. It is your right to do so. Go out and run for office. We need as many people in these bureaucratic sectors of government as possible so that we can completely eliminate this corrupt faction of career bureaucrats from the Democrat and the Republican Party. All right? I'm serious. Vote all these idiots out. Vote them all out. And I know that you got these idiots in here talking about, oh, what about Ron Paul? Ron Paul. How many times do you Ron Paulites need to realize that this man knows he doesn't have a shot in hell to make it for president? Do you understand? He didn't have a shot in hell in 2008, and he doesn't have a shot in hell in 2012. But he continues to fundraise. He continues to make multi-million dollars in that campaign contribution account and only uses a very small fraction of it to actually campaign for president. And like I've always said, folks, what happens to all that money that's left over in the politician's campaign contribution account at the end of their career? Well, by God, it gets transferred from their goddamn campaign contribution account to their personal account. Tax-free. Tax-free, baby. All right? That's where the corruption lies. That's why you've got these soulless cash whores in Washington telling you one thing and doing something completely different. All right? And this dumb Ron Paul is no different. All right? He is no different. This man is loading up his campaign contribution account, and once he doesn't get the presidency or doesn't get the nominee, he is going to retire in the sunset and probably buy a big, huge home out there in Padre Island and kick back and die because he's an old fart anyway, because, you know, let's be honest, what is he? He reminds me of that old man, get off my lawn. He reminds me of that, all right? There is nothing spectacular about Ron Paul. This guy is a career politician. He's been there for a long period of time. He is no different than these scumbags that are running currently. So for all you people putting Ron Paul on a higher pedestal than he deserves, you people are bamboozled. You people are drinking Kool-Aid mixed with something in it, because it's obvious that this man is just as bureaucratic and just as crooked as the idiots running for office out here. And if we want to make a true change in American political systems out here, we vote for anybody else not affiliated with the Republican or Democratic Party, and that's all there is to it. Anyway, I want to hear what you have to say about it. Occupy D.C. protests continue. Dozens are arrested. According to the D.C. police, 70 protesters are arrested, and moreover, we've got another group called Take Back the Capitol. Take Back the Capitol, trying to basically get the steam of Occupy Wall Street's fervor and use it as their own. So basically, we have a goddamn fight between two protester groups on whose schlonghead is bigger. All right? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. You've got Occupy Wall Street, or which is now called Occupy D.C., and you've got this other group called Take Back the Capitol. Now, let's be honest. The Take Back the Capitol group is basically funded all by the unions. They're all funded by the unions, folks. So let's not be coy about who's the money backing up these particular groups. All right, but Occupy D.C. and Occupy Wall Street, they're the same characters that we've been seeing. The same characters we've been seeing out here in New York City. The same characters that we've been seeing across the country, turning everyday parks that are meant for families and picnics and turning it into biohazard situations by filling it with their trash, blood, piss, and crap all over the place, for Christ's sake. And who flips the bill for that? Who flips the bill for cleaning that? We do! The American taxpayer flips the bill. Ungrateful pricks. Anyway, what do you have to say about Occupy Wall Street, Occupy D.C.? What do you got to say about this crap? 646-652-4869. We got area code 443 on the horn. What's up?
Well, this is Senator John C. Poop Tickler, and frankly, I think we should kick them the hell out.
Well, there's Senator John C. Poop Tickler. Yeah, I agree with you there, Poop Tickler. We need to kick them the hell out is right. We need to completely revamp our government. We need to elect just anybody, just average, everyday citizens. Just throw them in there. And you see, the difference is that when we throw American citizens, average, everyday American citizens that are not career politicians, that are not autocrats, us as the people will be able to hold their feet to the fire. Because they're not going to know the bureaucratic tricks and the bureaucratic, disgusting, despicable lobbying trickery and so on and so forth, all right? I'm not joking, man. If you want to do something, instead of making these goddamn videos about me, making me look like a jag-off, instead of making these goddamn remixes about me, why don't you make some videos saying, hey, we're voting for anybody else that isn't affiliated with these damn bureaucrats. And it doesn't matter if you're Republican, Democrat, if you're a bureaucrat, if you're somebody who has actually made a career out of public service, you need to get voted the hell out of there, and that's all there is to it. All right? That's all there is to it. 646-652-4869. We got area code, who else we got here? 706. What's up? You're washing dishes or something, for Christ's sake. Who else we got? 630. What's up?
Hey, go put the engineer back on. I want to hear him.
Shut up, you fruit bowl. Shut up. Just sit there and shut your stupid fruity ass up, you rose-butted asshole-looking fruit. 412, you're on the horn.
Ghost is a Jewish hamburger baguette brony, fucks his son just like a pony, fapping up the Herman Cain and shitting out human remains. Engineer said they're on your show because he has more talent than you. Bone.
You stupid jerk, for Christ's sake! I mean, this is what I'm talking about! This is what I'm talking about! This is what I'm doing! Damn it! I mean, God damn it! All the time! All the energy that you idiots put into this crap! God damn it, why don't you put it into some positivity? Why don't you put it into some videos telling these damn power-hungry autocrats that we're not going to take your crap anymore? We're not going to allow you to implement totalitarianism on us. We're not going to let you do it. But instead, you stupid, mindless cyber vermin waste your time and energy doing this goddamn... Damn it! God damn you all to hell! God damn it! Makes me sick! God damn it. Engineer, implement chat room martial law, these sons of bitches! Implement chat room martial law! Every goddamn day I do this goddamn broadcast, and this is the kind of crap, this is the kind of crap I get, for Christ's sake. I mean, why don't you idiots utilize this energy, goddammit, the time, the effort that it takes to do these goddamn YouTube videos, to do something positive, to do something positive, to do something positive. God! I'm a capitalist! I deserve more respect! Oh, Jesus Christ, I deserve more respect in this crap! Oh, my God, you sons of bitches. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I try every goddamn day, man. God. Jesus Christ. Oh. And look at them, they're laughing. They're laughing, for Christ's sake, these ungrateful pricks. They're laughing. Screw you. Freaking hate you. Freaking laughing. Damn it. God damn it. goddamn mic. Give me the goddamn mic. That's it. I'm not gonna sit over here and take this from you people. Do you understand that? I'm not going to sit over here and take this from you freaking people, for Christ's sake. Not only am I giving you people insight on how to make some goddamn capital in the markets, I'm giving you some insight on what's going on in the goddamn world around you, and this is the kind of things I get from you jerk dicks. And all you idiots that are putting out that goddamn crap on YouTube, you better believe that I'm taking the necessary steps to make sure that I get punitive damages out of your ass. So you idiots that are out there posting these goddamn YouTube videos that think that you're so damn cute, you just wait, son of a bitches. All right, you all just wait. 2 words, punitive damages, and that's all I got to say about it. Let me tell you something. I'm this goddamn close. I'm so close to ending this damn broadcast. God damn it, you son of a bitch. We're supposed to be talking about Occupy Wall Street, for Christ's sake, but we're getting goddamn troll terrorists. 240, what do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Actually, here's the thing, Ghost. You can't necessarily sue the people because there's already false versions of each one of the videos, and I'm pretty sure I could go ahead and download each one of them. You're a fool.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet on that? Huh? You want to bet on that? You're for certain on that, for Christ's sake, boy? You all go out there and keep posting them videos and see what goddamn happens. You go out there and see what goddamn happens, for Christ's sake. I'm going to make sure that I get punitive damages out of all of your asses. And if you think I'm lying, you got another thing coming. Bam, 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 bam. I got another thing coming. Jesus Christ. And these people make me sick, you know that? I don't even know why I do this broad. Maybe I should take a long hiatus. How about that? Maybe I should just take the rest of the year off, all right? Take the rest of the year off, have a nice vacation, take a nice trip somewhere, go to Vegas or something like that. I said that I was going to go to Vegas on Christmas. Unfortunately, the wife, she's already decorating the whole place to make it look like a damn Pottery Barn catalog cover. But seriously, I'm thinking about just taking a goddamn break until the end of the year. All right, because you people are ungrateful. All right? I mean, I deserve more respect than this kind of crap. I mean, have y'all done a YouTube search lately, for Christ's sake? Huh? Have you searched Ghost Capitalist or True Capitalist Radio on YouTube, for Christ's sake? It's disgusting! Hey, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just sit there and take that? I'm supposed to accept that, for Christ's sake? Huh? Being made a mockery of, for Christ's sake? You people making fun of me like it's a big joke, for Christ's sake? And now you people are asking for the engineer to host the show. Now you stupid jerk dicks are asking for the engineer. Well, you know what? The engineer isn't going to host the show, ever, all right? What happened yesterday was a complete anomaly that will never happen again. So stop asking for it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. I'm pissed off at these people. That's what I'm doing. I'm pissed off. I'm going to take a couple of more calls related to Occupy Wall Street, and if we don't get any goddamn serious calls, we're moving on to another freaking subject matter. Area code 559, you're on the damn horn.
Well, Occupy Wall Street's a fail.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, huh? I mean, Jesus Christ. Hello, I'm Earth. Have we met? 203, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Schneider's a ham bone.
Stupid idiot with these goddamn ham bone jokes. 908, what's up?
Hey, Ghost.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Constitution and what it has to do with the president. I believe you've read the First Amendment rights, where basically the legislature has pretty much all the power that it really needs to pass any laws. So shouldn't we be more focused on getting some goddamn legislative people who actually know what the hell they're doing instead of those dumbasses who are there right now?
No, wait a minute. 908, you're failing to realize that the people that are there right now aren't dumb. They know exactly what they're doing. You know, the Joe Bidens who have been in office for 30 years. You know, all these dumbasses that are there now, they're all career bureaucrats. They know what the hell they're doing. They know they're lying to the American people's faces. They know that they're passing legislation that they said that they weren't going to pass. They know what they're doing, all right? They know. I mean, I would be much more secure in the fact that we elected people that didn't know what they were doing, because then we would be able to catch them if they did something nefarious. But because we've got career politicians that have been in this goddamn business of politicking for 30 years, these people know the ins and outs of the bureaucratic system and know exactly how to split the right hairs to make it seem as if they're doing something when they're doing the complete opposite. So, no, absolutely not. We shouldn't get legislators. What, we're going to go out and, elect more career politicians, for Christ's sake? Give me a break. We need less career politicians, all right? There should be no reason why people are making a career out of public service, because that's what these people used to be. They used to be public servants. Remember that? Not many dictators. Anyway, let's move on to another subject matter. Anyway, the man who put Penn State on the map, Jerry Sandusky, arrested again on new charges. This doesn't include the 40 charges that he was charged with the first time he was arrested. This is a new 12 charges that he's charged with. Old Jerry Sandusky, the man who put Penn State on the map, for Christ's sake. And you know what's really sad? As the only reason that they can't keep this guy in jail is because of a legal technicality they have down there in Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, you can actually shower with the child. You can actually, grope a naked child. You can actually do these sick, disgusting things. But as long as you didn't have any kind of sexual gratification, it's legal, all right? And that's why they can't really go out and convict Sandusky. They can't throw him in jail and throw away the key, all right? Because what's unfortunate is that sick-ass Pennsylvania has this technicality where they have to prove sexual gratification to convict as it pertains to sexual molestation, for Christ's sake. Can you believe that crap? They've got to prove sexual gratification to charge somebody with child molestation. This is even after they're caught in a shower with a net. It's disgraceful, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, he's once again arrested again. I'm pretty sure he's bailed out because I can't believe there's this many people in Pennsylvania that actually back up child molesters. And let me tell you, if you happen to go to Penn State, kill yourself, all right? Straight up. What you idiots did, because that old prostate-infected piece of four-eyed trash, Joe Paterno, was going to get fired, I mean, you people are a disgrace, all right? You people are a disgrace. I mean, how in the hell are you going to riot for a child molester, you disgusting pieces of trash? How are you going to sit over here and try to justify the bureaucratic, disgusting garbage that Penn State did to cover up the child molestation? Huh? Not only should Joe Paterno be fired, he should be thrown in jail, all right? Same with that assistant coach McQueary asshole. He should be thrown in jail also. The idiot bureaucrats that tried to cover it up instead of going to the authorities, they should be thrown in jail. It's disgraceful that we're sitting here having this debate. These people should be thrown in freaking jail. But no, you've got Penn State out here rioting in the street, because, Joe Paterno is no longer the coach. Even though he allowed boys to get molested in the campus that he resided in. Poor Joe Paterno. Screw Joe Paterno, screw Jerry Sandusky, and screw Penn State, all right? Penn State should be ashamed of itself. And every student that rioted because Joe Paterno was no longer the coach, kill yourself, all right? You pro-child molested piece of trash, kill yourself. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear what you have to say about the man who put Penn State on the map, Jerry Sandusky. What do you have to say about it? Area code 952. What do you got to say about it?
Hey, Ghost. I'm making a fan fiction about you, and I need to know what would the engineer order.
Shut up. I don't give a crap what you're making, all right? Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that over-feminine voice you've got going on in your vernacular. 240, what do you think about Jerry Sandusky?
You're a goddamn performer and fool, you idiot.
What?
You're a fucking idiot.
Well, why don't you explain? Why don't you elaborate why I'm an idiot instead of just saying it out of your suckhole?
How's your troll bait? You keep on falling for these kids. It's so
What do you mean I keep on falling for these kids? Let me tell you something. They're making my life a living hell. They're making my life a living hell, for Christ's sake. What I'm trying to do is trying to spark synapses in the brains of capitalists throughout the world. Throughout the world. And unfortunately, I have attracted these goddamn troll terrorists because they are against my capitalist agenda. And I refuse. Let me get this. Yeah, damn it. I refuse to allow these troll terrorists from stopping me from delivering the capitalist ideology that I am delivering on this broadcast. I refuse. So if you're going to sit over here and call me some kind of a troll because I'm kicking ass and taking names as it relates to these troll terrorists calling me up, well, by God, you don't know your ass from your elbow, all right? You don't know your ass from your elbow, all right? I'm a capitalist, and I want each and every one of you that are listening within the sound of my voice to remember that and get it stuck into your thick skulls. I'm a capitalist. And let me tell you something else. I am listened to by tens of thousands of people throughout the world. And many of them are capitalists. I get emails and tweets from every continent in the world. All right? That's how far the True Capitalist radio show goes. All right? That's how far we go, for Christ's sake. All right? And that's all there is to it. Jesus Christ. Where the hell am I? 817, you're on the horn.
Hey, engineer's the still best person. Bruce Victor.
You stupid turd. 262, what's up?
Hey, Ghost, I actually wanted to talk about Occupy Wall Street. You
All
know,
right,
there
go for
are some
it.
people in Wisconsin that are part of the Take Back the Capitol movement. I was really shocked to hear about that at first.
Well, they're part of the union. What are you shocked about?
What I'm shocked about is, why would people in Wisconsin do that? I mean, we elected a Republican governor, Scott Walker, and yet he's being recalled as well. Who should recall?
Well, you know, it really shouldn't surprise you that Wisconsin's doing such leftist ideology. I mean, believe it or not, Milwaukee, which is in Wisconsin, is the only city to actually elect a socialist municipality. All right? So it makes no coincidence, or it is no coincidence, that Wisconsin is, you know, participating in these leftist-style agitation methods so that they can continue to get paid for doing nothing. I mean, let's be honest. Why did everybody in Wisconsin piss and moan? Because the teachers had to put a little bit of their own money into their own health care. Moreover, the teachers had to be held accountable. That's why they went out there and protested, all right? They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want teachers to be based on merit. They just want teachers to be employed until they croak. And that's not the real world, and that's why these disgusting, despicable teachers out there in Wisconsin did what they did. And let me tell you, if you're a teacher in Wisconsin and you participated in those goddamn protests, I mean, literally, I wish I could conjure up the spirit of Ike Turner so he can get his pimp hand strong on your ungrateful leftist asses. All right? And that's all there is to it. Anyway, let's take a couple more calls on Sandusky. 443, what do you think about Sandusky?
Hey, I actually want to talk about the educational system in Idaho. Boise actually has a system where parents have to fill out a report on every teacher that their child comes into contact with. So, more or less, if the teacher doesn't do a good enough job in the eyes of the parents, they could potentially be fired. I don't know if that system works or not, but I definitely think it's something that's being pushed by Senator Poop Tickler around the U.S.
Well, you know, Senator Poop Tickler's actually got himself a decent idea, because there definitely needs to be some kind of litmus test to these teachers. There should be no reason why teachers are employed for an unlimited amount of time just because they got a guaranteed lifetime contract, all right? We got a whole bunch of incompetent teachers working in the American school systems that are being paid exuberant amounts of money just so that they can teach the same crap they taught 30 years ago. And like with anything, especially with education, it evolves, you ungrateful dicks. It evolves. And what fails to evolve are these goddamn teachers that are in the system that have been in there for 30, 40, 50 years collecting off of the goddamn government teeth because, of course, this education system is funded by the government. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's move on. We got Barbara Walters in the news, folks, and just when you thought Barbara Walters was an old, used-up has-been, just when you thought Barbara Walters was so old when she queefs, dust comes out, Barbara Walters was able to score one of the most unbelievable interviews today, and believe it or not, she got an interview with the tyrant of goddamn Syria himself. I'm talking about Bashar al-Assad. That's right. She interviewed Bashar al-Assad. And guess what Bashar al-Assad had to say to old Barbara Wowo? Huh? That I did not order the killing of the people. I did not order the killing of the people. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I mean, this is his quote from the interview. They are not my forces. They are the military forces that belong to the government. I don't own them. I'm president. I don't own the country. So he is trying to basically distance himself from the 4,000 people that have died because they have protested his totalitarianism. He's trying to distance himself and saying that I didn't order the killing, that the military is doing it on their own, they're killing on their own. Yeah, right, Bashar al-Assad. We know what the hell you're doing, you disrespectful tyrant. All right? Give me a freaking break. I mean, look at it. I mean, you should hear him quoting. I mean, this is what he said. He said, we don't kill our people. Nobody kills. No government in the world kills its people unless it's led by a crazy person. Huh? Hey, Bashar, you idiot. You killed over 4,000 people. Your own people. The people that you're supposed to be leading, you ungrateful prick. Not to mention that this man ordered the torturing of children, the torturing and murdering and the dismemberment of children, so that he can terrify the rest of the people into submission. He's killed women. It's a disgusting disgrace what's happening in Syria. And let me tell you something. I said it, and I'm going to continue to say it. Death, death, death to Bashar al-Assad. Death to Bashar al-Assad, for Christ's sake. We don't need to be accepting any goddamn tyrant like this as some kind of, what are we just supposed to accept them? As some kind of par for the course? Absolutely not. Long live all the patriots that died out there in Syria. Keep fighting this disgusting tyrant. Death to Bashar al-Assad. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. And let me tell you something, man. I mean, this guy does not care, all right? He does not care whatsoever. All right? He says he loses no sleep over the 4,000 people that have died. Over 4,000 people that have died since this uprising in February. He says he doesn't lose one bit of sleep over it because he didn't order it, according to his stupid ass. He didn't order it, for Christ's sake. Yeah, right, Bashar. We know you did, you disgusting, despicable tyrant. We know you did. You piece of crap. Over 4,000 people dead because this idiot doesn't want to be removed from power. What a totalitarian jerk dick. Death to Bashar al-Assad. Anyway, let's move on to another subject matter, and let's talk about our friends in Russia. Those cockeyed vodka-drinking bastards, have you heard about them? They recently had an election, and most of the people feel that it was a complete and utter fraud. As a matter of fact, yours truly was up here saying it was a fraud before the media was even highlighting the protests in the street. I mean, the media out here was making it seem as if Vladimir Putin, or Pooty-Poo, actually lost seats. That he actually lost seats in, his Duma. When in actuality, yeah, he lost seats as it pertained to his pissing ground little party called United Russia, but guess who gained more seats in the Duma? The Communist Party. And guess who Vladimir Pooty-Poo used to work for back in the old KGB days when he was torturing people that weren't down for the Soviet Union? Communism. And it's good to see that these cockeyed Russians, even though they look kind of stupid and kind of goofy, even though you see a Russian just standing there by himself not doing anything, he's got his mouth wide open waiting for flies to go in there and set up shop, they're finally starting to realize that they have been had, and it's just about enough of Vladimir Putin and these disgusting, despicable, communist-style ideas that this idiot is trying to implement on his people. And it seems to me that we may have a revolution in Russia, all right? And I was saying this yesterday, and people were like, "No, Ghost, there's no revolution in Russia. Don't worry, they're gonna go out and arrest everybody. Nothing's gonna happen." Hey, it's a revolution. It's a revolution. I mean, let's see what's happening here, all right? The latest reports out of Russia, Mikhail Gorbachev, the former leader of the USSR before it dissolved into nothing, Mikhail Gorbachev asking for new elections as security forces continue to patrol the streets and getting into direct confrontations with protesters, for Christ's sake. Not to mention that Russia has snagged up a lot of controversial bloggers. I guess that's going to be the next thing of political imprisonment, isn't it? Huh? People that are bloggers, people like myself that are out here doing internet broadcasts, so on and so forth. Those are going to be the next targets for political imprisonment. And you know what? If you want to imprison me, you ain't going to take me alive. That's all I got to say, all right? That's all I got to say, baby. All right? Because let me tell you something right now. You either give me capitalism or you give me death. I am not going to sit here and live in a goddamn society where we have government bureaucrats having a supra-authority over this goddamn country or over this goddamn world. Do you understand that? I refuse. And what's happening in Russia by the Russian authorities rounding up bloggers, arresting them, not having them have any access to any kind of family members or attorneys, anything of that nature, is just the beginning of what's going to happen throughout the international community. So let me tell you this right now. If what's happening in Russia is any precedent on what's coming here to America, and believe me, it's coming here to America. If you think that it isn't, you've got another thing coming. That's all there is to it, man. It's a revolution in Russia. Mikhail Gorbachev calls for new elections in Russia, and by God, I hope they get them. As a matter of fact, I hope that the Orange Revolution that was out there in the Ukraine heads right to Russia. 646-652-4869. Let's take some calls here. 419, what do you think about it?
Hey, Ghost, I just want to say happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday. It's not my birthday.
Pretty sure it is.
No, it's not my birthday. You got the wrong idiot. What? Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am?
Well, I think you're Ghost. This is Ghost's birthday.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. All right, it's not my birthday, you idiot. All right. 770. What's up?
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Beer.
me see. Here we go. Yeah, here we go with the damn troll terrorists once again, for Christ's sake. There's a revolution in Russia. I mean, even these cockeyed vodka-drinking Russians have the audacity to realize that they should no longer be led around by the nose like by a bunch of totalitarian bureaucrats. And what are you American people doing?
Oh, I have to wait because I have to watch American Idol for the latest fruity ass hopping around the stage like he's got a hamster hanging out his asshole.
That's what you people are doing, all right? That's what you people are doing, but you need to realize that totalitarianism is coming, for Christ's sake, and you idiots are just sitting there fanning your ball sack. You stupid, idiot, unappreciative jerks. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, all right? We got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player there. Use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? It's just a goddamn freaking click, you stupid, dumb, jerk, dick, milky-licking pieces of nipple clamp-loving, butt-plug up-the-ass-looking, wish that you had a clue having pieces of nipple clamp-loving, chicken-eating, cornball crap. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I hate to even ask the engineer, for Christ's sake. I hate to even ask the goddamn engineer, but, engineer, do we have any goddamn Twitter shout-outs to be had out here? All right, well, we do have a couple of shout-outs to be had out here. And for you folks that want a shout-out right here, right now, here's the Twitter account, Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, Ghost Politics. Retweet the first tweet on that Twitter account, and I will give you a shout-out right here, right now, on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. So let's go ahead and see if we got any goddamn Twitter shout-outs to be had out here. Let's see, we got Stairs for Gary, The Cans Are Fake, we got Coochie Liquor, we got Sandusk Hero. We got Kane for Sandusky. Shove it up your ass, all right? I've already told you, idiots, leave Herman Cain alone. Jesus Christ. We got Purple Slime Boy. Jesus Christ. We got Texas and Fuego. Yeah, real fun. Texas and Fuego, you sorry sacks of crap. All right, I mean, look, we're actually pretty cold out here in Austin, Texas right now, all right? I mean, it's pretty cold out here, but this past summer, you ungrateful pricks know that we had freaking scorched earth out here, for Christ's sake. We had scorched earth. And you idiots don't even care. You idiots at that time were making goddamn Twitter names like Hot Deals in Texas, Barbecue in Texas, Texas en Fuego. Get the hell out of here, you ungrateful pricks. You come down here to Texas and say that and see if your ass don't get your ass beat down into dog meat, boy. I guarantee it. Anyway, what else do we have? Do we got any more Twitter shout-outs, engineer? Well, we got a couple more shout-outs according to the engineer. So let's go ahead and say them, shall we? We got Japanese Mutants. There's nothing funny about that jerk-off, all right? We got Brony Champion, Herman Rage Quit. God damn it, leave Herman Cain alone! Can you leave the man alone? Jesus Christ. We got Vet Forum Wars. We got Purple Slime Girl. What is this, the Slime Clan, for Christ's sake? What is this crap? What's up with all the slime names? Can somebody explain that one to me? What the hell's up with that crap? Jesus Christ. Anyway, El Foxo Loco, somebody named Texas Gay Rodeo, a 3-hour waste of time. Now, shove it up your ass. If you think this is a 3-hour waste of time, well, then turn it off. Then turn it off. Then turn it. Damn it. Then turn it off, for Christ's sake. You piece of trash. Turn it off. You think that I want you ungrateful pricks listening to me? I don't want you troll terrorists listening. I don't want you cyber vermin listening, for Christ's sake. Do you think I care? It's no skin off my sack. I don't care. You think that I want you goddamn troll terrorists to listen to me, for Christ's sake? You troll terrorists are a bigger pain in the ass than a sticky shit. And you want me to think that, I want these people to listen to me. I shove it up your ass, for Christ's sake. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Enough with the goddamn Twitter shout-outs. Let's get on with the show here. We were talking about how there's a revolution in Russia, for Christ's sake. We were talking about this yesterday. Let's talk about this a little bit. Greece. That's right, those baklava-eating Greeks out there have finally approved their 2012 austerity budget, but the Greek people don't like it. No, they're out there throwing Molotov cocktails. They're throwing rocks at police. They're injuring people. I mean, it's disgraceful. I mean, is there anybody out here that listens to me that's from Greece that has any kind of shame for themselves? I mean, do you have any kind of integrity? I mean, I should have known something about the Greek folks when these assholes, like, you know, have you ever been to like a Greek wedding or some kind of a Greek festive celebration of sorts? Have y'all ever been to a Greek festive event? These ass clowns actually start breaking. They start breaking the goddamn Tupperware. They start breaking the goddamn Tupperware. They start breaking the goddamn china. They start breaking dishes, for Christ's sake. They start breaking them. They break something like that. I mean, seriously, do you Greeks have any kind of shame for yourself? I mean, look at the way your country is acting. And all it is because you idiots don't want to go back to work, all right? You don't want to go back to work, all right? You want to continue to retire at 45. You want 5-hour work days with 3-hour lunches, for Christ's sake. I mean, you want to live this the socialist utopia that doesn't exist. You can't afford it anymore, you dumb Greek bastards, all right? Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, and you take a look at all the fruits that are in this chat room that are trying to turn today into Fruit Bowl Wednesday, it's all Greek to me. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. Anyway, that's enough of the Greeks. Once again, they passed their little austerity budget for 2012, but the Greek people they're not really taken to it very well, so tough titty is all I got to say to those stupid pieces of trash. Anyway, we talked about yesterday how Iran shot down, or actually I think we talked about this a couple of days ago. Iran shot down a U.S. unmanned drone over the airspace of Iran. Did y'all hear about this? Well, of course, the United States military is trying to downplay this particular situation, but unfortunately I think that it has more military implications than the military of America is actually putting forth out here. Because not only did Iran take down that unmanned Predator drone, but now you've got China and Russia wanting to inspect the unmanned drone. And, of course, Iran is going to let them have it. Huh? Iran is going to let them have it, for Christ's sake. So, yeah, with all this military-industrial complex expanding and having more growth and taxpayer funding, you mean to tell me that you couldn't prevent Iran from shooting a goddamn Predator drone, for Christ's sake? And moreover, now we're going to have China and Russia inspecting this crap? I mean, I hope there's nothing top secret on this particular Predator drone out here because we just gave it away, all right? We just gave it away, for Christ's sake. Thanks a lot, military. And let me tell you something. China and Russia are going to look into this goddamn Predator drone. It's bad enough, not only did we leave a Predator drone in Iran, but we left some high-tech military stealth freaking chopper out there in Pakistan, which has also been inspected by China and Russia. So, yeah, we really know how to keep our secrets, don't we, out here in America, don't we? That's great. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, and this is one of the last subject matters we're going to talk about on a serious note. We alluded to yesterday that the United States opened up a virtual online embassy for Iran dissidents. Well, duh, it got blocked from Iran and anybody within the borders of Iran. They can no longer see the online Iran-American embassy, for Christ's sake. And lo and behold, it was all for naught. I'd like to know how many taxpayer dollars went to this cyber online Iran-U.S. embassy when inevitably the country of Iran has blocked it out from its citizens' view. You know? How much did this cost? Huh? I mean, how much did they pay some goddamn web developer to develop this crap only to be blocked by Iran the next day? I just want to know. You're talking about spending? You're talking about, spending taxpayer money like it's going out of style? Right there. This goddamn virtual cyber Iran-U.S. embassy, for Christ's sake. Stupid. That's another one. Thanks a lot, government. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's talk about some more lighthearted stuff a little bit. Did anybody hear that Christmas office parties are on the decline in today's society? If you happen to be working in any type of particular sector, you're probably not having a Christmas party, all right? And the reason is, according to most reasons, is the goddamn economic recession, cutbacks to corporations, so on and so forth. But believe it or not, you've actually got employees that are pissed off this year that there's no office party. These employees are so pissed off that there's no office Christmas party that they're demanding from a lot of these employers the money that usually goes into the Christmas party to be put into their paychecks. Yeah. I mean, can you believe this crap? The employees are demanding from the employers that if they're not going to have a Christmas party, so they can get all drunk and act like obnoxious jerk dicks and have one-night stands within the, you know what it is. They want the money that would have been spent on the Christmas party to be put into their paychecks. And let me tell you something right now. If some of these employees did this to me, if some of my employees demanded this from me, I'd fire all of them. I'd fire them all. I'd be like, you stupid, ungrateful prick. You mean to tell me that just because I'm not having a goddamn Christmas party this year, you want me to put the money in your account? Who the hell is you? All right? Why don't you just shut your mouth and get back to work? All right? How about that? Just shut your mouth and get back to work and be lucky that you have a job in today's recession. Give me a freaking break. If we're not going to have a Christmas party, give me the money. Just shove it up your ass, all right? Jesus Christ. I mean, do you see these ungrateful pricks nowadays? Something for nothing. That's all anybody in America wants. They want something for nothing. They want to do absolutely nothing and get everything. I mean, this is what's really throwing our goddamn country down the proverbial toilet. All right? Let's see what other people have to say about this. 646-652-4869. Are you having an office party? And if you're not having an office party, do you demand from your employer that they deposit what would have went into the office party into your goddamn paycheck? I want to hear from you. 760, you're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. This is Moonbase South from Cheers.com. And how are you doing tonight?
Just shut up and get to your point, you stupid moron. All right? 832, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
What's up? Who the hell is this?
That's Asho.
Oh, damn, it's Ashhole. What's going on, Ashhole? Are you going to a Christmas party?
No, I'm going to get a ultrasound.
You're going to go to get an ultrasound. Why?
Because I got punched in the balls by my aunt right now. No, not right now, yesterday.
You got punched in the... Wait a minute. How are they going to give you an ultrasound on the sack?
Because there's, I think it's bleeding because they're like purple, and they don't know if they need to do surgery in it. So they're
Wait a minute. Why is your aunt even going for that portion of your body anyway for any type of a disciplinary action? Why is she even touching your private parts, Ashhole?
I got 6 Fs in school.
You got 6 Fs in school, so she decided to give you a swift kick to the balls?
Yes, I can learn my lesson.
So you can learn your lesson, for Christ's sake? Well, at least, hopefully this will prevent you from reproducing. But still, I mean, that's wrong, Ashhole. I mean, you shouldn't be, kicked in the privates. I mean, if anything, your aunt should have, pulled out the cat of nine tails and gave you a goddamn whooping or something, don't you think?
Yeah, but like she just went straight in it. I don't think I can shoot no more.
What?
I don't know. I don't think I can like have babies no more.
Did you just say you don't think that you could shoot anymore? Is that what you just told me?
Yes.
Oh my God! Get this sick son! Get him on, for Christ's sake! I mean, how in the hell does this 8-year-old kid even know this crap? I mean, don't you find this disturbing that this 8-year-old kid's knowing about shooting? Ah, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! We're supposed to be talking about Christmas parties out here and how employers are no longer having them. It's not becoming a every year festivity any longer, and now the employees want whatever was going into the Christmas party to be put into their paychecks. And I want to hear what you have to say about it. Area code 213, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you're a faggot.
Really? Are you a boy or a girl?
Both.
You're both?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of sounded, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I mean, how are you going to say a homosexual derogatory term like that when you sound like you just popped out of the anal passage, or I should say the uterine hole of Rosie O'Donnell, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. 775, what's up?
Well, I just had a question. Do you think Herman Cain's favorite Pokemon is Pikachu?
Shut up with the Pokemon jokes, all right? 203, what's up? Yeah, another deaf mute, for Christ's sake. 626, what's going on?
Ayukin.
Yeah, shut up, all right? Shut your stupid mouth. You know, you idiots are just upset that I'm kicking ass and taking names out here. I mean, I'm making people look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack whenever they call up and try to battle wits with me, for Christ's sake. I'm making people look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack, all right? I mean, I'm straight giving people a, are you good? Anybody who calls up talking crap, are you good? Tiger uppercut. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about Christmas parties out here. Anybody want to talk about a goddamn Christmas party? Let's go to Skype. How about that? Let's get some Skype. How about that sun is warm? You're on the air. Now, you're just playing with your pecker shaft, too, for Christ's sake. We got Note Party. You're on the air.
Hello, Ghost.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Here we go with this trans-testicle. Well, what the hell do you want?
I love parties, especially note parties.
Note party? What the hell's a note party?
It's where you take notes in a party.
Are you serious? That's that simple? It's that stupid?
It's not stupid. It's fun. Just like watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
Oh, man. You know, you're starting to crackle a little bit into that trans-testicle voice. Are you sure that testosterone ain't coming back into your system there?
No, I've just been talking all day, that's how.
Are you sure? It sounds like that manly testosterone's starting to come back in there. Are you sure you're not taking enough? But maybe you need to up the dosage on the feminine pills.
Did I stutter, Hambone?
Now shove it up your ass, you trans-testicle! Don't dare call me a ham-bone! You're a trans-testicle, for Christ's sake! You're calling me a freaking ham-bone!
I should just end this show right now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Just forget it. I'm not going to sit here and take any more ridicule from you people, all right? I'm not doing any radio graffiti. I'm not doing any shout-outs. I'm not doing any of this crap. I'm getting out of here. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting out of here, and I want to see how you people like that, huh? How you people going to like that? Here, give me the mic. Give me the freaking... How you like that? I'm going to end the show, and there's going to be no radio graffiti. There's not going to be any shout-outs. There's not going to be any Twitter shout-outs, nothing of that nature. And let me tell you something. I may not even come for the rest of the week. I may just not even come for the rest of the year, all right? I might not even do a broadcast for the rest of the goddamn year. How you like that, you pieces of trash, huh? You need to give me some more respect, and until you idiots give me more respect, I ain't doing another broadcast, all right? So all you people that are out here wanting to hear radio graffiti, all of you people that actually want to hear some true capitalist commentary, all of you people that appreciate the broadcast, you can thank these troll terrorists, you can thank these cyber vermin for ruining the show, all right? They turned today's broadcast into Fruit Bowl Wednesday, and I'm not going to sit here and allow them to continue to do it. Do you understand that? I'm not going to allow them to continue to do it. My show is serious business, all right? And let me tell you something else. We're going to make some changes on this show. That's right. We're going to make some changes on this show. And let me tell you what we're going to change first and foremost, all right? We're going to change the icon. We're changing the avatar of Ghost himself. And the reason is because I don't appreciate you idiots making YouTube videos about me, all right? And putting my avatar and making me look stupid. So we're changing the avatar to prevent you people from doing that ever again, all right? We're going to make it very difficult for you people to do this because I don't appreciate being made to look like a jagoff, all right, first and foremost. All right? Secondly, I don't know if I'm going to do this show as frequently as I did it because you want to know why? You people are ungrateful pricks, all right? You're jerk dicks, all right? And thirdly, if I do a show, well, then follow me on Twitter, all right? Ghost Politics is the name to follow, all right? Ghost Politics, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be lucky when I'm in a good mood, I'll get up on here and do another broadcast. But until then, I'm not going to let you idiots do this to me, all right? I'm not going to let you idiots besmirch my show. I'm not going to let you idiots besmirch me, for Christ's sake. All right, my show is serious business. I mean, I'm listened to by tens of thousands of people throughout the world. And I don't need this from a rogue group of troll terrorists. I don't need this crap, all right? So screw all you people. I'm not going to come by tomorrow. I'm not going to come by for Baller Friday because of you. Because of you ungrateful pricks. You keep agitating my soul, and I hate all you. I wish this was your face. I wish it was your face. I wish this was your goddamn face. I wish that was your goddamn troll terrorist cyber vermin face. I'm getting out of here. Get me out of here, engineer. I'm not going to sit here and do a goddamn show for these ungrateful pricks. Get me out of here.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.